Hey everybody, it's me, Charlene. I'm out here. I just want to share some things with you guys that has been dropped into my spirit along this journey. I've been thinking about since last week, and have really been pondering about was authentic confidence versus ego-based confidence. And I do, in my perception, there is a difference in confidence. Ego-based confidence says that I have to compare myself to someone else in order to feel good. You can look at other people and gain a sense of self by diminishing someone else's presence or being, saying, at least I'm not that fat, at least I'm not that ugly, at least my nose, my lips, my hair, my this, my that is not like that woman right there. Now I feel good about myself. That's an ego-based sense of confidence. It's not authentic. It can also go into items, possessions, houses, jobs, cars, things, all this substance, right? To say I have this item and now I attribute more worth to myself because of this item. This item now represents me, or I'm able to speak down upon other people who are not able to reach this level, or to have what I have, or dress like I dress, or have the shape whatever. That's ego driven confidence. And it's always in need of feeding. You always have to feed that machine. It keeps going. You have to find new people or situations to derive a sense of confidence. It's an external form of confidence that you have to look on the outside to bring that confidence in. Authentic confidence is how I see it. What I'm trying to cultivate in my life is a sense that says I don't have to look on the outside at people in order for me to gain my self-confidence. I don't have to have items or possessions to gain my self-confidence. I am who I am. I am who God created me to be, and that is enough. And that's more than enough. More than enough is that you exist, you breathe, you take air. God has created you for a purpose, for such a time as this, to just be on this planet. And that in itself, that you are connected, that you know that you are part of the whole of God, you're connected with Him, with the divine, you are His child, He is mindful of you. These things are inward confidence that you can draw on when you're weak. Same like scripture or the word, when you hide the word in your heart that you won't sin against God. It's putting those seeds within yourself of what God says of you, what the word says about you, and putting that on the inside of your being, and you can draw from it when you feel weak. When you see someone, and I have to, I'm be honest with y'all, I still struggle. I will struggle my whole life with it, but there's levels to it. You know what I mean? There's different levels that I've gotten to. At the beginning part of my level was I was definitely into an ego-based criticism. So my ego was inverted on itself to say, when I look at those people, that I'm not enough. You're not enough. So it looks on the external and says, okay, fine, people, look and see. You don't do it like that. You don't speak like that. I'm not that. And because I'm not that person or don't have that thing, then therefore I'm less than. And I still struggle with it from time to time. You see someone, they look, well put together, and you're like, oh, wow, I wish I had. No, I have to catch those thoughts. That's how my ego beat up on me. Now at a different level, different space where I've moved past, and I do a large percent of the time I am able to catch that thought to self-correct it with the inward seeds that I have of, oh no, I know who I am. I know who God created me to be. I know how special I am. I know I'm unique the way He created me. I'm dyslexic, so my speech is not as fluent as I would desire, but that's my uniqueness. I have a gap in my teeth. That's my uniqueness. That's what makes me Charlene. That's what makes me who I am. And I embrace those unique qualities about myself because that's how God made me. So if I look outside and I so happen to see something that may trigger that within me that says I'm not enough because of this or because of that, when you're scrolling on Instagram, you start getting, or Facebook, it can trigger certain parts of you, or depending on if you're in your critic or if you're in your ego or wherever you know, it can trigger things. So just to have that self-correcting mechanism that's on the internal to say no, I know who I am, I know who God created me to be, and embracing that and loving that and being at peace with that. That's where I am with it. Authentic confidence. That's me. A tree planted by living waters, and you always can draw from it when you're coming from your higher self, coming from the oneness, coming from the love and the organic, authentic confidence. It's self-sustaining. It doesn't have to look out to find itself. It goes in. Know thyself. Go in. It's inside. All of it's inside. God is inside. The kingdom of heaven is inside. Go in. You can find your way in with meditation or yoga, you know, clearing your chakras, fasting. Oh, I love fasting. I will shut down. I'll do an emergency shutdown fast to get closer to God, to Source, the infinite, omnipotent, all consuming. In God I live and move and have my being. In Him